Hey everyone, sorry I've been absent. I've had an eventful time the past 7 weeks especially. So my cat that I had for 13 years passed away over the span of about a day and a half, and that was super sad. I took him to Dove Lewis, and then he would snap out of it, and it was this back and forth thing where he would have like these seizures or whatever. Anyways, he lived to be about 18, which for Norwegian forest cats I think is pretty good, but it was just super sad. But on the bright side, I don't have to worry about cat hair anymore, which is really nice. I don't have cat hair in my eyes anymore. My place is like immaculate. Gotta look for the positives, right? And then my car that I just got 6 months ago was broken into. Someone popped the trunk, and this was the night that I went outside because my apartment has a lot of concrete. And I went outside to talk to one of my friends on the phone, and I thought I saw a friend sitting adjacent on the building next door to me. So I thought I'd do a little walk by, and as I was getting up close to him, I realized it wasn't my friend, and he reached into his shorts and pulled his junk out. So I just didn't react and kept on walking. So I went around to the front of the building, and I talked to my friend for about 40 minutes. And then I thought, because that guy wasn't homeless, and I thought, he's probably gone by now. 40 minutes is a long time to wait trying to get whatever he was trying to get out of the experience. I don't really understand that psychologically. Maybe you guys have some ideas for me. So I went inside my apartment, and I have floor-to-ceiling glass windows, and I went to close my blinds, and I looked down, and he's making direct eye contact with me, staring up at me. So that made me kind of mad, and I called the police, who did not care in the slightest. And they said if they were going to send someone out, it was going to be quite a while. Simultaneously, this is when I turn around and see that my trunk on my car had been popped. So I was like, oh, someone tried to break into my car. So anyways, I don't know what my deal is. I'm getting over a cold. I got sick last week. I had to stay home for 4 days. When I wake up in the mornings, my voice is still really wonky. But so anyways, I call the police. I'm in the courtyard at the opposite end, so this guy can hear me, I'm sure, because I wasn't being subtle, because I was mad. And I was mad because as a single woman living alone, it's just super creepy. So the police did show up in an SUV down at the end of the block after about 15-20 minutes. In the meantime, I called a bunch of people. And it was 2 women. One gaslit me and said maybe I popped my own trunk, and the other one was really amazing and really nice and actually cared. So she actually came up. Oh, but this is the best part of the story. Ignore my messy bun. It's floppy. So anyways, let's see. I'm talking to them when they pull up. Within the span of a minute or 2, I look up, and this weirdo is jogging across the front of the vehicle and makes direct eye contact with me over the hood. And I'm like, that's the guy, that's the guy. So they didn't do anything. They just let him run off towards this gym that's across the street from me, which is where I think he probably came from. He was wearing workout clothes. It's very weird. But anyways, he, like I said, wasn't homeless. So back to the story. So the one lady looked at my car and was like, yeah, someone tried to break in through your trunk. So my mom immediately orders me those bars that you put through the steering wheel. I forget what they're called. But anyways, so that guy disappeared into the night. They leave. I'm still outside talking to my friends I had called, and this black or dark blue Audi zooms in front really loud, getting its engine, and people do that all the time, so I was like, whatever, but I noticed. And then I could hear him coming around the block, and I thought, I don't want to be part of a horror movie, so I decided to go back to my apartment, and he was just idling in front of my place. He's not someone that I've ever seen. I don't know him. He was a really nondescript, white, 35-ish dude. But that car he was driving that car. I looked the second time he came around and it was him. So anyways, I haven't seen him since, but I talked to my property manager, and apparently I'm sitting cross-legged on my couch right now. See? And these cool pants. I talked to my property manager, and apparently it's a thing, like he's been doing, it's the same dude. He matched my description. So at least it's on record with the police. I told my neighbors, I told my property manager, other people apparently have told her, so that was disturbing. And then a few days after that, someone went by and like bashed my back passenger car window out. I was so excited to get this car, by the way, and then all this stuff's going on, and I'm just like, is it worth having a car down here? Because parking in my building is $180 a month, which I think is kind of steep. And it still gets break-ins, where cars get broken into. So it's kind of like, I don't know. So anyways, someone then later tried to pop open the trunk, did actually, and break in that way, but I had to bar through my steering wheel. And then I ended up getting a really bad head cold because I've been really stressed out about some things. And so I had to take 4 days off from work and stay home, which was even more stressful because if you're wanting to work a lot and then you're stuck being sick, it's just kind of lame. Plus I'm spoiled, I don't get sick very often. So I'm just spoiled. I used to all the time when I was younger, but I don't so much anymore. So then 5 days ago, I wake up to an email from my property manager saying, oh, is this your license plate? And I said, yeah. She's like, you need to come out now and look at your car. So I go outside, and I have it parked on the same block as my apartment building across the courtyard, and in front of a cinnamon roll bakery. And I came outside and someone had hit it with such force. It was a little 2018 Nissan Sentra. They hit it with such force that it jumped it up onto the curb. It completely caved in the back left side, scraped along the door, left white paint. It was probably a truck. The truck driver was wondering if it was like someone from construction nearby. But anyways, no cameras. I looked. The neighbors said they heard it between 11:30 and 11:45. So I had this car all of 6 months. So that and just other things, but things are fine. Just thought I'd give you guys a little update, and I actually accidentally came up with like the most amazing skincare routine. And it's not expensive and it's awesome, so I'm going to talk about that maybe in my next video, because I've had problems with my skin on and off since I was like 9 years old. So this is a big deal to me. My face is like looking really good. I love you all. And yeah, I'm about to meet some friends soon and hang out on the rooftop because it's first Thursday down here, and it's kind of, a fun night, and I have a great view. But I gotta say, my property manager is a kick-ass lady. I really admire her. She is very on it. She actually walked around a few blocks looking to see if she could find a vehicle with damage on it. So I have like really amazing neighbors, and the people that work in my building are really awesome, so that's nice. Anyways, I love you all, and I will start trying to do videos more consistently because I have a lot of stories to tell you about living down here. I feel like it's Mad Max sometimes, especially being like a 105-pound woman. I think it's just creepy for everybody, including the men, really, let's be honest. But Anyways, like I said, I love you all. I will try to be more consistent and with more positive content in the future. Just a quick little update. I will talk to you soon. Bye.